are you?
There's Arturo. Welcome. Cindy.
Yes.
Hello, Cindy. Welcome.
Hi.
All right. Hi, Cindy. And Jose. Hello, Jose.
Hello.
Welcome, Jose. Looks like we have two Joses. Let me just check real quick. Ah, we do. Good. So we have two Joses. Hello, Jose.
Hi, hello.
All right. Perfect. And Magdalena. Hello, Magdalena.
Hi, teacher.
Hi. And Trung. Hello, Trung.
Hello, teacher and everyone.
Hello. Welcome. And Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia.
Hello, teacher.
Good, good. So we have a nice big class today. In today's class, we're going to talk about networking. So here we have some advice. And the advice, practice networking. So we will read this one here. This way we can improve our reading today and improve our pronunciation. So we'll read this one and talk about this advice. The advice is practice networking.
Okay.
We will then talk more about this word, networking. So what does it mean to network? And how do you get better at networking? All right, so these are things that we will talk about today. First, we will begin with a question. And we'll start with this question. So the question is it easy for you or is it difficult for you to talk to new people? So I'm going to say I sometimes find it difficult to meet new people, and so I try to meet new people so that it is easier for me. Right, so what about everybody else? Is it easy for you to meet new people or is it difficult? Let's begin with this question. Let's start with Sylvia. So Sylvia, is it easy for you to meet new people or not easy to meet new people? What do you think?
It's not easy.
Trung, what about you, Trung? Is it easy or difficult?
I think with me have a little difficult because now it's better, but in the past I feel nervous, shy a lot, especially when I talk with the new people in the English, because my English not good and I feel not confident when I talk with the foreigner. Yes.
Teacher,
Good
can I get my charger? Can I get my charger?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, no problem. And let's go to let's see. Let's go to Jose. So Jose, what do you think, Jose? Is it easy for you to meet new people or difficult?
So I don't know. It's not easy.
Yeah, not easy, right? I agree. Fabiola, what do you think, Fabiola?
Sorry, teacher, I don't hear.
Oh, let me ask Fabiola. Fabiola, can you hear me?
More or less.
What's the question?
Yeah, is it easy for you to meet new people or difficult? Do you like meeting new people or do you get nervous? Yeah.
I like meeting new people, but sometimes it's difficult, or I'm a difficult person because sometimes I'm so. I could say.
Huh? Maybe this word's shy.
No shy. Like rude, kind of rude.
Oh, okay, good. Sometimes I'm rude. Good answer. I like that. So that's a good word. Sometimes I'm rude. I'll put sometimes I'm shy. So sometimes I'm shy. So good answer, Fabiola. Cindy, what about you, Cindy?
Oh, it's very easy for me. No need.
Okay, good. See, very easy. I like that. And what about Arturo? Arturo, and you?
For me, teacher, I think it's easy. I'm not very talkative, but it's easy when I talk with other people.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. That's a good word, talkative. What about Allah?
I love to talk with new people because I wanna like be social.
Yep. Excellent. Because I want to be social. Yeah. And what about Magdalena? Magdalena, and you?
For me, is easy.
Nice. Good. So we have a lot of different answers here. So great job on expressing that in English. And I think that's everybody. Let's see. Allah, Arturo, Cindy. Okay, good. And let's practice reading this one. What we're going to do is everybody will read one paragraph. So we'll begin with Allah, for example. And so Allah will read this one, and then Arturo will read this one, and then Cindy will read this one, like that. And then we can all practice our reading. So let's begin with Allah. And Allah, can you read paragraph 1?
Okay. And shortly after a few months going up to rangers, just taking I absolutely don't know. I don't really feel your voice. Okay, about it's because I had done so much practice. Okay.
Yeah, good. And so this word, we got this word. Is this word didn't or don't? Didn't or don't? How do I say
Didn't.
it? Didn't. Got it.
Didn't.
Excellent. Perfect. All right. Thanks a lot. Let's go to Arturo. Arturo, can you read paragraph 2?
Okay, teacher. And I think that's what's most important when you're trying to network is you're not trying to have everyone become your friend. You're just talking to people.
There we go. So that's some good advice, right? And let's go to Cindy. Cindy, can you read paragraph 1?
Yes. And really, after a few months going up with strangers, just talking to people I absolutely didn't know. I didn't really feel nervous about it because I had done so much practice before.
Perfect. Yeah, great pronunciation. Let's go to Fabiola. Fabiola, can you read paragraph 2?
And I think that's what's most important when you're trying to network is you're not trying to have everyone become your friend. You're just talking to people.
Yeah, perfect. Let's get Jose. Jose, can you read paragraph 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And really, after a few months going up to strangers, just talking to people I absolutely didn't know. I didn't really feel nervous about it because I had done so much practice before.
Yeah, exactly. And this word is absolutely. Going up to people you absolutely don't know. Right? Meeting for the first. Yeah. Perfect. You got it. Good. Absolutely. Good. And let's go to Jose. Jose, the second Jose, can you read this one? And let's see. I think we have 2 Jose's. So is there? Let's see. Let me try. Let's go to Magdalena. Magdalena, can you read this one?
Okay. And I think that what's most important when you are trying to network is you are not trying to have everyone become your friends. You are just talking to people.
Yeah, great pronunciation. Let's get Trung and Sylvia. Trung, can you read this one, and Sylvia this one?
And really a few months? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we'll get Trung to read that one. So Trung, can you read this one?
Yes. And really, after a few months, going up to the Gen girls, just talking to people I absolutely didn't know. I didn't really feel nervous about it because I had done so much practice before.
Perfect. And then we'll get this one is strangers. Can you say that one more time, Trung? Strangers.
Strangers.
Yeah, that's better. Good. And let's get Sylvia. And Sylvia, can you read this one?
Okay. And I think that's what's most important when you're trying to network. Network is you are not trying to have everyone become your friend. You are just talking to people.
Okay, there we go. So good reading, everybody. Let's go to some questions now. And the question, first question I have is, what is the most important thing when you're networking? So what does Mateus say is the most important thing when you're networking? Let's ask, that's Allah. Allah, what does he say?
Oh, okay. He's saying the network is not the wait. First, like have a new friend.
Yeah, so does he say that it's important to make friends with everybody or not important to make friends with everybody? What does he say? Important, right? So he's like, you're not trying to make friends with everybody. You're just talking, right? Just talking. Some people will be your friend. Some people won't be your friend. It's okay. You're just networking, right? So it's good advice. What do you think, Arturo? What's important to you? Is it important to make friends with everybody or just talk to people when networking?
Not sure. I think it's just try to be relaxed because you only are talking with people, and when you have things in common, you have friends. No, but it's important to the advice of Matias. No, you don't try to be friends of everyone.
Yeah, just talking. I like that advice, right? Good advice. Cindy, what do you think? Do you try to make friends with everybody or do you just like to talk to people, Cindy?
Oh, in this case, in this text, now are watching, you are not trying to have everyone like a friend. You're only talking to the people in this text.
Exactly. Especially when networking, right? So you're at, like, for example, you're at some big place meeting strangers, and that's a good time just to talk to people, make good business connections. Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about this too. So here I have a question, and I'm going to say, what advice would you give to someone that needs to communicate better? Or what advice would you give to someone that needs to maybe network better or work on networking? So my advice would be to just go and talk to people and be nice and talk about things that are related to work or things that you find interesting. That's my advice. Fabiola, what about you? Fabiola, what advice would you give to someone that needs to communicate better? What do you think?
To be authentic.
Good answer. Yeah. Be authentic. Yeah. What kind
and
of
don't
what?
be nervous.
Don't be nervous. Yeah. Don't be nervous. What kind of things do you like to talk about, Fabiola?
I don't know, maybe the place where you're from, or I don't know, routines, things
Sure.
about routines.
Good way to start a conversation, right? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so good things that start a good conversation, like where are you from? That's a good one. Jose, how do you like to begin a conversation, Jose? How do you like to begin a conversation, Jose? Where's Jose? Jose, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So is topics interesting? So um, so yeah. Um, um, for new notics. Yeah, so
Yeah.
is so I don't know.
And
Oh,
what kind of, that's okay, that's a good one. So interesting topics. And what kind of work do you do, Jose?
is like, for example, in sports and uh, topics of science.
Science?
Yes.
Yep.
So
Good. So
yeah.
science, sports. Yeah. So good ways to start a conversation, right? And what about Magdalena? Magdalena, how do you not be nervous meeting a stranger? So how do you not feel nervous when meeting strangers? What do you do? Right? Yeah.
When I start a meeting
Yeah.
in a network, I try stay relax and begin with any topic for break to the ice.
I say repeat one more time. Can you say it one more time?
When I start a meeting,
Yeah.
I try to stay relax because it's very important for agradable conversation. Normally, I use a topic interesting for break to the ice.
Yeah, good. So starting a nice topic like that. I agree. Trung, what do you like to talk about when meeting a stranger? So how do you introduce yourself? What do you say?
Yes, I think when I meet the new people, the strangers, I introduce first by myself and asking about the job. Yes, and I usually to share about my family with them.
Yeah, ask and then ask questions about their work, their family. Do you do a lot of networking, Trung? Do you go to like a lot of places and talk to strangers often?
Sorry, can you repeat, teacher?
Do you do a lot of networking at your job?
Yes.
Mhm. Nice, nice. Is it in English or what language?
I think only the English.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Like you said, it's more difficult in a second language, right? So it's good practice too. And let's go to Sylvia. So Sylvia, what advice would you give to me? So for example, I need to go, I need to practice networking. Right? I get very nervous meeting strangers. Right? So what advice would you give me, Sylvia?
You relax.
Okay, good. You should. Yeah.
I should relax. And prepare.
Prepare. Good word. Prepare. Prepare what?
Prepare. But for entrevista.
Mm-hmm. For like interaction. Yeah. Okay. Prepare. Maybe research. What you want to talk about, right? Yeah. What's one more? One more, Sylvia.
Talking of war.
Talking about what?
Talking about.
Yeah, talking about
The work.
So the work. Okay, good. Yeah. Talk about work. Yep. Excellent. I like that. So good advice. Let's do some more advice. Allah, can you give me some more advice? So I'm really bad at networking. Can you help me, Allah?
Give you advice.
Yeah. Give me some advice.
Be your nature, like not be like someone else. Be your nature, and not be like scared. Cause not scared, like not
Yeah.
how can I say it?
I think that's good. So we could say be natural, right? That's good. Be
Yeah.
yourself. Be yourself. Be authentic. The same.
I don't know how give you. I don't know how give you advice because, like, I'm not be scared.
Yeah. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
That's good advice. Yeah, I like that. So be natural, be yourself. I like that. Arturo, can you give me some advice? How can I network better? How can I be better at networking? Arturo, I don't know if Arturo, can you hear me? Let's ask Cindy. So Cindy, what advice can you give to someone that needs to network better?
I don't know. Maybe when you are trying to communicate something to someone else, you have to be sure that the communication has been assertive. So I don't know. Maybe you can be sure asking like, do you know what I'm talking about? I'm being clear, or I don't know, questions like this to be sure that the information that are you trying or the way that are you trying to go with the conversation is right.
Yeah, good. So this is a good word. You said assertive, and then you described it as strong and clear communication. Excellent, good advice. Let's get Cindy. So Cindy, can you ask a question to Fabiola? And it can be any question about networking, communication, business. So can you ask a question to Fabiola, Cindy?
Okay.
Any question?
Hey, Fabiola,
Yes.
how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Okay. Now, in your job, actually, what do you think that it's the most important thing to apply the English language?
Good question.
I don't understand. Apply?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cindy, can you describe apply?
Yes, apply is like let me write.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's almost the same in Spanish. Apply, aplicar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the most important thing at your word to use? Exactly, to use. Apply is like use.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so good question.
And the last word that I have is very important. The English for new.
For new.
For new customers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the instruction of the machines are in English.
All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, reading
It's
English
the most important.
instructions
Or talk
or
to new customers.
operating machines. Yeah, great question. Good answer too. That is all the time that we have for today. We had a really big class today, so thanks everybody for participating. Really good answers. I wish we had more time, but I have one more class. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to put in the chat. This is a lot of what we talked about today. So if you want to copy and save to your computer, you can save this one. And this is a lot of what we talked about today and what we improved on today. So thanks everybody. That's Allah, Arturo, Cindy, Fabiola, Jose, Magdalena, Trong, Sylvia. Sorry I couldn't get to everybody too much, but it's a big class and thanks all for being here. So take care everybody. Have a good night and hope to see you soon.
Yes, bye teacher.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye.